keeping people at a distance. But guess what? There's this thing in the distance making you think, oh, that you win somehow, that I win somehow by doing that. I'm not saying you, I'm saying me. But then I get to the end of my life and I'll realize, you know what? I didn't win anything by doing that. That was a trick. And the only thing I won was being alone.
I could say this for everyone, but we all have this cliche saying of, being alone is peaceful. Being alone is one of those things where I don't mind, being by myself and stuff like that. I don't need friends for real. But in reality, sometimes when it turns out to you being by yourself for a long period of time, that being alone, in quotations, turns into loneliness. And I speak for men because most of the time we feel like when it comes to expressing ourselves, when it comes to trying to be social, whether that's with the same gender or with females, most importantly, I'm gonna say females, we tend to have to hold a lot of stuff back because we want to give off a representation of being the tough guy, being the guy that is emotionless, that can go through everything and not have to shed a tear. But in reality, you putting up a facade for an individual can make you, feel like you belittling yourself, like you're not feeling human. And that's why that feeling of being alone is just one of those things where every man has to go through it, because men nowadays, we're spotted as weak. We're spotted as an individual that has no charisma, that has no manhood. If we cry, if we sit back and we pout, and we bicker about things that matter most to us. They say we have to just be content with the situation that we're dealt with. And this leads to men thinking that if I push people away, I'll feel a lot better because I have nobody to relate with. I have nobody to be real with. So why even talk to people? And this is what adds on the fact of being alone, which turns into loneliness. And sometimes you might push people away that love you the most, that care about you a lot, but you just feel like everybody's just here to make fun of you just because you have emotions and you're a man, so you're supposed to just suck it up. And to be real, man or woman, nobody wants to be alone forever. No man wants to die alone in their deathbed, nor woman, and looking around and seeing that nobody is there to say their last goodbyes or to just congratulate them for being around them, for being a great friend, great brother, great sister, great existence. So for anyone out there that's feeling like they need to be isolated from the world to be at peace, and they need to be alone for a long time, or they feel like they deserve to be alone, trust me, you don't. Do yourself a favor and go talk to somebody, because somebody is willing to hear you out. And remember, guys, Men's Health Month is not just a month. Men's health always matters. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
Absurd.
It is if everyone dies alone.
Does that scare you?
I don't want to be alone.